Hello, I'm Rebecca Munns, and in 2021, I attended my own funeral. Let me explain. A new medication had catastrophic side effects, so serious that I needed to be placed into a coma for 2 months while doctors worked to solve the complications of a snowballing medical crisis. A coma is a vivid and strange place. There were good dreams and there were terrifying ones. But the one I remember most vividly, the one that changed everything, was my funeral. I can tell you every detail, who was there, where it was, all of it. And in fact, it was the first thing I went to speak to my brother about when I finally came out of the coma and I could speak again. And in that moment, with absolute clarity, I knew two things. One, I'd nearly died, and two, I didn't want my funeral to look like every other funeral I've ever attended. And that's when I created the funeral book. When most people hear funeral book, they consider a document that looks a little like this, a folded sheet of paper handed to you at the door. This is my beloved late Nan Thelma, and this was her funeral book from 2012. And three things happened at that funeral that were immediately lost to time. The first, my dad wrote an original poem about Nan and her life. The second, my sister's kids, both aged under 10, played a squeaky but beautiful rendition of Sting's Fields of Gold. And the third, as a photo montage was played of Nan and her life, my mum and her siblings growing up, that I'd never seen before and never seen since. Gone, just like that. It's now 2026, and the Australian Funeral Directors Association reports that we attend over 190,000 funeral services every year in Australia. And the vast majority of them, people walk away with nothing but a flimsy printed sheet and a phone full of technology that they never got to use. I conducted a comprehensive research study into the digital transformation of the funeral service, and what I discovered was striking. 85% of respondents said that they would find a digital order of service appealing. The top three things that people wanted was the ability to contribute to the funeral book, the ability to share it with those who couldn't attend on the day, and the ability to donate to the legacy of the loved one. But don't just take it from me. Let's hear from three of the customers I interviewed. I don't even remember my husband's funeral. I was so stressed on the day, it was such a blur. And all I've got to show for it is this flimsy piece of paper. I wish we had something like the funeral book when I was preparing my dad's funeral. I know that he would have loved for people to donate to the cause he cared about, but there was just no way to do that. My husband died suddenly and tragically. I was inundated with messages and emails and photos, beautiful sentiments from many people, but there was no central place to collect it all. The funeral book solves exactly these problems. If this resonates with you, I'd love to show you how it works. Watch my walkthrough, and when you're ready, I will personally create a beautiful, personalised memorial to commemorate your loved one. Because every life deserves to be remembered. Properly, completely, and forever. Get in touch today.